What's going on, everybody? In this very special mail call, I'm going to be unboxing all the stuff I picked up from the Comics Curing Cancer weekend. So let's roll that intro and we'll get into this very special video. Alright, like I said in the intro, this is going to be a very special unboxing. I'm unboxing everything that I picked up from the Comics Curing Cancer event that went on October 20th through the 22nd. I got a lot of cool stuff. I got to donate some money to a great cause. And we're going to get right into this. But first, the first thing I'm going to show off is I got this from Rob. I believe this was his Henchman of the Month giveaway that I won. And I had the opportunity to get a shirt. I could have either got a Henchman shirt or a Comics Curing Cancer shirt, but I'll get to that in a minute. Let's see. The letter says, Tony, congratulations on being selected as the Henchman of the Month for the month of July. Enclosed is your Henchman shirt. Wear it proudly, and thank you for all the support. It is because of channel members such as yourself that the Rob's Fat Stacks of Comics YouTube channel has been able to donate over $1,400 to Comics Curing Cancer so far. Cancer is the biggest supervillain, and together we can take a stand to make a difference. That is pretty cool. I had the choice of a Henchman shirt or a Comics Curing Cancer shirt, and I thought I got the Comics Curing Cancer shirt, but I got I did. See, it says Henchman on the front. On the back, it says Comics Curing Cancer. You don't have to be a superhero to save lives. And it's got that really awesome QR code. I will be wearing this one proudly. As a matter of fact, I feel like this video is missing something. So let's do a quick. That's better. Yeah, we get this going right. Okay, so first thing I'm going to show off is not related to Comics Curing Cancer. I just didn't film a video because I had to unbox it quickly because I needed the box for something else. I picked this up from Marcus, aka Circumstances, over on his Instagram page. He was selling pretty cheap. I wanted it. I've been wanting this cover since the issue come out, and this is a CGC copy of the Nice House on the Lake #1 Wanted Comics Edition Cover A in a 9.6. I really loved that cover, and I had to have that. I'm really glad to have that to the collection, and I want to thank Marcus for finally helping me make that happen. Okay, so on day 2 of Comics Curing Cancer, I was able to pick up 2 things. This first one was from the Big Wheel giveaway that he did that night, and I actually won what was called a facsimile box. Not really sure what's in it, except that they're all facsimile edition reprints. Got some really cool Comics Curing Cancer stickers. Special shout out to everybody that was involved in Comics Curing Cancer for that weekend, whether they did live shows, their own sales, whatever. It was truly awesome. Special shout out to DJ Links, Rob, and Mark at Legion of Comics. They really kicked ass and held it together. It was really awesome. And we're going to get into this list of facsimiles, edition reprints. Beautiful Mylar. That is awesome. So first one we got is Avengers #1, which reprints the first appearance of the Avengers. Then we have Batman #181, reprinting the first Poison Ivy. We have Detective Comics issue #27, reprinting the first appearance of the Batman. We have Detective Comics issue 38, reprinting the first appearance of Robin, Dick Grayson. We have The Incredible Hulk #1, reprinting the first appearance of the Incredible Hulk. Oh, this is cool. I don't have this one. Fantastic Four #1, reprinting the first appearance of the Fantastic Four. Got a nice chromium first appearance of Wolverine in Incredible Hulk 181. The next one we have is Marvel Family Comics #1, which reprints the first appearance of Black Adam. We have Superman #1, which reprints the first issue of Man's first ongoing title. And to finish this off, we have X-Men #1, which is the first appearance of the X-Men team and Magneto. That's a pretty nice little stack. I'm going to be honest with you. I have every one of these except for the Fantastic Four, but that's cool because these will stay in the PC since they're connected with Comics Curing Cancer. And I'll pull all the extras I have and do a giveaway in the future on the Comiverse YouTube channel and one of my live shows. So this is pretty cool. Thank you, Rob. All right, next up, this was also from day 2 during the Only Slab show, which everybody should check out. I made a donation, got a spot on the wheel, a slot on the wheel, and he drew my name, and I was able to get this slab. This was a Amazing Spider-Man #25. It's from this volume. It is the jscottcampbell.com edition. It's a pretty nice cover. I'm assuming that that's Gwen. We got Mary Jane, Black Cat, and I'm assuming that's Gwen over here. That is a really nice cover. And what I'll do is, I see a lot of glare, so I may, when I'm editing, I may throw another picture over here, so that way everybody can see it more clearly. That is pretty cool. Now, day 3, the day of the live auction. I went into this thing with the idea of the old saying, go big or go home. And guess what? I didn't go home. So, now, I don't remember getting these. Rob must have threw these in from Black Box Comics. This is IT #1. And Psycho List #1. Not sure what these books are about, but I'll give them a read. We'll check it out. So the first thing I bought on the auction that day, talk about checking some boxes off of your childhood. I got this lovely metal, virgin metal cover, number 125 of 200 of, I'm just going to say a Transformers comic because I don't really know which one it is. I'll put it somewhere down there if I don't forget. This is a lovely metal Transformers cover. It is the Fan Expo HQ edition, and it is signed by Peter Cullen, the voice of Optimus Prime, and Frank Welker, the voice of Megatron. I honestly never thought I'd ever have these autographs, but that is badass. And you would think that would be the topper of the day, but nah, there's another one coming. Continuing on, this next slab I picked up during the auction is from my good buddy, Dr. Von Hoot. And it's got some like stickers right here. But this is one of his exclusives that I'm not really sure how many of these he said got slabbed, but this is a comic from Black Rose called Not Tested on Animals, issue #1. And this is the Virgin. And like I said, you can barely make it out, maybe, but there's Dr. Von Hoot, his logo. That glare is a killer. But yeah, this is an exclusive from my buddy Dr. Von Hoot from overseas, and I was actually talking about trying to get a copy because he had raw copies and metal copies. He said he had a metal going in a live auction. I was able to pick it up. So this is my second metal cover in my collection. This is Not Tested on Animals, issue #1, CGC at a 9.8, and I'm definitely going to have to share a picture of it because this thing is shining all over the place. But that is pretty cool. But I believe, and he can correct me if I'm wrong, this is the only one on the CGC census. I believe that's what he told me. Hoot, if you're watching this video, correct me if I'm wrong. And that is pretty badass. Next up, another 9.8 acquisition. This is, I don't know, this came out in 2019. This is Black Cat issue number 2, Brooks variant cover A version of the Black Cat. It looks like she's putting on Carnage's costume. That was very nice. I like that. There's another. That's what the picture's supposed to look like, I guess. That is nice. At one point in time, I never had a 9.8. Now I think I've got like 4 or 5. So that's pretty cool. Now, we're going to get a little older. From 1970, this is Detective Comics issue number 398. Robin backup story. Frank Robin stories. I'm going to read this from Avi Novick, Gil Kane, and Vince Collette art. Neil Adams cover. And that's why I got it, was because of the cover. In a 6.0, this is pretty cool. And apparently this was donated by Brian LCS. So, thank you, Brian. That is a really cool Batman book. Now, honestly, you would think everything I've shown, I had a pretty great weekend. And personally, nothing would top the Transformers cover. But there's one more. This was actually my target. When I seen this was going to be in the auction, this became my #1 goal. When I bought the Transformers one, I really wasn't sure whether or not I was going to have the money for this one when it popped up, but it did, and I had a nice little fight for it. But to actually have this in the collection is pretty awesome because I'm a big Captain America fan. And this was donated by Team Ohana, and it is Captain America issue number 100. It is, I'm going to try to read this. I'm going to read the right side, as Chris would like to say. First issue of Cap's newest ongoing series from 1968, and I'll explain that in a minute. Black Panther appearance, story, and numbering continued from Tales of Suspense number 99. See, up until issue 99, this series was called Tales of Suspense, which featured, the first appearance of Iron Man in number 39. I forgot what issue it was, but Cap ended up, after he returned in Avengers number 4, they put Cap in Tales of Suspense along with Iron Man, and that went up to issue 99, and then starting with issue 100, it became Cap's own series. And to think, I never thought I'd actually have this, much less in a 6.5. This thing is beautiful. So yeah, between this and the Metal Transformers, these were the two big pickups for my Comics Curing Cancer weekend. Of course, the main thing that I'm happy about is the fact that all the money went to the American Cancer Society for that weekend. That's the big gain from that. And the portal is still open. You can actually still click on the link, which I'm going to try to put. I'm going to put links to DJ, Rob, Mark, and the Comics Curing Cancer link that you can still click on to donate till the end of the year. We can make that number rise. At last time I checked after the weekend that it was over with, it was like $51,686 was raised that weekend, and the goal was just 25,000. People lost eyelashes. There's going to be a couple tattoos getting done. So I mean, it was really a great, successful weekend, and I'm really already looking forward to next year. I'm going to save up my money like I did this year. Otherwise, if I hadn't saved my money up, I wouldn't have been able to get half this stuff. But I want to thank everybody for putting together an awesome event. Rob, Mark, DJ, everybody that did live shows, auctions throughout the weekend. Scotty Vaughn did an awesome interview with Jason Douglas. Y'all should go check that out. And just go check out these people's YouTube channels and Instagrams because they are doing amazing stuff. And that's going to do it for this special episode, my Comics Curing episode of the Monday Mail Call. And until next time, everyone, be safe, take care, and God bless. See you.